Okay, so let's get into this reading, guys. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Don't forget to give the reading a like if it resonates. Divine Angel Spirit, guys, what is the message today, please? Oh, we've got two tens. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so whatever heavy weight that you're carrying, this could have just been hard work. Okay, this could have been you planting seeds, harvesting these seeds. This could have been you, on some sort of pursuit, and you feel like, oh my gosh, yay, like I've finally come to the end of this. Hooray, like I can finally put down these heavy bags, this heavy load, and I can finally rejoice and enjoy everything that I put in all of this hard work into. It's like you've put all of this effort into something, and now you can finally rejoice. This is something that you were waiting for, you're waiting for this rejoice. Okay, you were waiting for this rejoice, and now you can finally rejoice. Yeah, there was a change that happened in the past, or in the recent past, or whenever. There's unfinished business, and you could have felt like there was a feeling of even if you're around people, okay, you could have felt like there was something to do with you feeling like you personally had some sort of change that you were personally experiencing, which could have made it like, you could have been around other people, but you could have maybe you would take some time aside to kind of process your own feelings. Yeah, especially for some guys, if you're around people that maybe if you felt like they weren't really in touch with their feelings like that, then maybe you feel like you didn't really have a choice but to kind of process your own feelings, step to the side, yeah. But then it's like there was something you put in a lot of work into, and now it's like the new start of something that you can just rejoice. This is like the start of a new happy life. A new happy life. Whatever this rejoice is, guys, I want to know. I want to know because this looks amazing. Oh my gosh. You may even go somewhere and you may see that there's so much people that are like so happy to see you, and you're like, huh? Not even half, but like, I just feel like this is something that you may not even realize until you realize. It's like you show it with genuine intentions, and maybe you felt like your offer was just not general, but like you knew it was a valuable, genuine offer, but you may have just felt like, okay, you're just one part of this picture. But it's like you feel like the way that you're being appreciated, or the response that you're getting, or the welcome that you're getting, it's like you make up three pieces of something, not just one piece of something. For some of you guys, you make up a whole quarter of something. Okay, like it's a big deal. Okay, you're a big deal in whatever this 10 of Cups situation is. So yeah, like you are further along than you thought you were. You're further along than you thought you were. Okay, some of you guys, you know, this could have been you being either naive about this or humble about this. Okay, but yeah, um, yeah. I don't know what you were expecting, but it's like you may have expected people to reflect on something, and then the result of that reflection was either going to contribute to them being hurt, or you being hurt, or everyone being hurt. I don't know, but it's just completely not that. I feel like this could have been you could have been thinking, hoping for something to go wow, and you healed something that you needed to heal already. Yeah, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you took some necessary steps, and you were able to exchange some sort of hurt for something valuable. Um, oh my gosh, it's like you. So you guys, you may also see the difference between like the exchanges that you're having with people versus when you were unhealed versus when you're now healed. Like you may see the complete difference. Like Like maybe when you were still healing, you exchange with people, you feel like they were just like emotionally more like blocked off with you. But then it's like once you healed, you're like, maybe you don't even feel like you're even doing much. But it's like just you showing up, everyone just like, yay, you're here. And you're like, what? But then you're like, oh my gosh, all of this love. Like for me, I'm this valuable to all of you. Like, okay, well, let's exchange. Like that's what I'm seeing. So some of you guys, like I don't know if maybe your exchanges before made you feel like you could have been thinking like, I hope some of you guys maybe you didn't doubt your. I don't feel like you doubted your value. I just feel like you were being a bit more humble about where you thought you were, you know. But then it's like that had something to do with maybe the exchanges before. You could have been basing it off, okay, well the exchanges that I was getting before, if that's the reciprocation, then that must equate to what to something, but really it was just because of how you were feeling emotionally. Could have been attracting, or you could have been exchanging with more people that were just like emotionally blocked. But then it's like, or just getting those types of responses from people. But then it's like, yeah, I feel like there was a period of a waiting period of you healing, and now it's like just love all around. And you may be looking at it, so maybe you could have been trying to see if there was any like manipulation that was going to pop up, or anything that was going to pop up that was going to like, you know, cause some sort of hurt. But it's like you're looking and it doesn't pop up, and you're like, this is really is just all love. Like, it's almost like you can't be like how, like, it's almost like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes maybe you just weren't used to this, and it's like now something must pop up that's gonna like throw this off. But no, you just kind of get this realization that you can just move forward with this successfully. That you put in some sort of work, and now you can move forward feeling successful. You don't have to look back, because like even if there's things in the past that you feel like, oh, that was unfinished, whatever's unfinished in the past, you know isn't going to be successful. So you can move forward, okay, because where you're moving forward to is going to be successful. Yeah. And when you're moving forward, and as you move forward, you're going to encounter like people, and you're going to be like a unicorn to these people because of you being in your authentic energy. And or for others of you guys, it can be vice versa. There's going to be people that you encounter, and you're like, wow, like they're like really like in their authenticity, and this is like a sign for you to say that, like, yeah, like you're coming into the successful period, or you're in the successful period now, because look at the types of exchanges that you're having. Look at, the energy that people are giving you. Look how people are being authentic with you. This is showing that you're being authentic as well, and you guys can access these high levels of success because you're not limited by like the ego. Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Solid. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you could also be, you could have left behind, or you're leaving behind, people that may would have tried to come at you. If you like people that would try to come at you, left verbally, okay, like come at you left with verbal things to say. I feel like you just kind of, it's like you don't even really see that energy anymore. Even if it's kind of somewhere there in the vicinity, it's like you don't even see. Even if you kind of look back, like, what was that? I heard something. It's like you're looking back there and it's over there. So it's like, oh, nothing now. Okay, you carry on. It's like a 2-second thing. And maybe something was there, but it doesn't even, you're not, it's not really even going to be brought to your attention because it's just not, it's just invaluable. And you have so much value that you're moving towards. Or this could just represent people in the past that were just kind of on the sidelines, or trying to hang on to like your world, or your union, or your success, or your relationship, or your partnerships, or your money, or something. I feel like some people, yeah, it's like you could just leave them behind. These could be people that you feel like, you know, when you're moving forward, like, um, yeah, like they have all these horrible things to say, okay? This could be people talking about you behind your back. Yeah, I feel like these are people that you feel like you know that the minute you start moving forward towards success, they start talking about you behind your back. You just know, like it's just that's just that's just the types of exchanges that these people have. You just know that some of these people, this is just how they manipulate their way through life. Yeah, and that's why they're not having a Ten of Pentacles. But you are choosing to move forward, okay, and not see that as a loss, but instead see it as a win or a victory. You may have had to like really release, you know, really walk away from this, and maybe as you try to walk away from this, and these people try to make it look like, oh, they were successful, and try to put themselves in your face and move past you, kind of like people going past you trying to act like, oh, you know, I've got all these people around me, you know, all these people that are like trying to you know, talk to me. These are people that are just completely just in the ego. Okay, they haven't had a breakthrough with that insight yet, where they're just in that cycle, and it's like you've left this cycle, but it's like these are people that it's like if you see them, let's say you're by yourself and you're walking and you see this person and they're like they have like, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people just kind of like around them, you know, they may feel like, oh, you know, well, I'm this because, you know, these people are hovering around me. And it's like that's the only reason they feel like something is because of that. That's it. It's not because of like within it's that's it. Like the minute those people walk away, they'd feel not successful. So yeah, they're coming up as a 6 of Wands in the reverse, meaning that like it's not an actual victory, it's just an ego trip. And you may feel like, and the thing is, if they were genuinely victorious, they wouldn't be trying to like show off to you by acting like they're not showing off. They're trying to show off to you by having a smug demeanor whenever they put themselves in your vicinity. Okay, but it's like they're trying to get your attention. Okay, because they want you to feel like you're just having to repeat the same stuff with them over and over and over. But I feel like you cut the crap, you cut the literally, you cut it, you're just like, enough, 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 enough. Literally, that's like enough. You was like, enough, I'm going this way. And then off you went, off you went, off you went. And you left the cycle, and they can't come with you into the new cycle without doing the work. Like they're just, yeah, they could have started fighting amongst each other, or yeah, look, the devil right behind it. Stuff, yeah, just going back to look at that, the Ten of Swords, the devil, the 5 of Wands, all of these types of behavior, betrayals, controlling tendencies, manipulation, the Queen of Swords in reverse, harsh communication, all of that stuff. It's like you're soaring towards, you know, something you've been working on. You don't feel stuck anymore. You could have been secretly working on this here as well, but you know, yeah, the Tower card, there could have been a sudden shift where the truth was just the truth, and you know, it was clear because you received something of value, and it's like it's kind of spoke for itself, you know. Even if you said something, okay, you may have spoke some sort of truth, or you could have been like, you know, a truth speaker in some way, or maybe you didn't really say much, or maybe you would have communication, but you know, it's like yeah, the truth is kind of it's the truth is holding a lot of weight in this situation, to the point where, you know, if you spoke some sort of truth, okay, you may have got a return on your investment by the universe because you spoke something of value, and the universe brought you value back in another form. And this was the start of your brand new cycle, and by default, the other cycle just kind of, it may have, look at this. It literally looks like you've just walked out of a tower. Do Do you see that? You've just walked out of the tower and it's like everything's just like blowing up, and you've just got out of that into a new cycle, and now it's like that for you, that cycle almost doesn't even really exist, you know? Like it does in like, you know, maybe it feels like in another dimension to you or something now, but it's like that's happening somewhere in that dimension, and you're like somewhere completely different now, or sometimes you could be midway in some sort of transition period, but you're about to get a leg up if you haven't already. If you've received something of value here, I see you building on this right now. But like I said, like you're about to receive something where you're just going to be able to rejoice. For some of you guys, it's like a valuable person. Some of you guys, it's valuable people, and okay, 3 or 4 different valuable people that you know is coming in your world. Some of you guys, it's money. Some of you guys, your finances have leveled up, maybe like 3, 4 different times, or 3 different ways, or you could have different sources of income. Some of you guys, you could just be working with different people. Some of you guys, like you just got 3 or 4 different areas of value in your life, and you're just like, yeah, like, and there's more things coming in. So yeah, stay receptive, you know, and yeah, look at, you know, this is, you're attracting all of this because of your heart here. It's like your heart knows what to let in. Okay, so that's lovely, guys. I'm gonna leave that there. Definitely give this reading a like if this was for you, if it resonated. Loves, sending you love. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.